Hi, today we'll be doing 7th grade lesson 4 math. So here we have a table, and it has the number of bear paws and claws. So here, on number 1, it says the quantities in the table above are in a proportional relationship. So this means the ratio will be the same for all the numbers. So we would first find the ratio. So we have 20 over 100, and we can divide both of those numbers by 20. That'll give us 1 over 5. So we know the relationship or the ratio for all of these numbers will be like 1 over 5. So the question is asking how many sales does one bear paw have? So here you can see that we have one bear paw, and that would sell 5 claws. So our answer would be C. A bear paw would sell 5 claws. So for number 2 is asking, referring to the table above, fill in the missing value in the first row. So here's the missing value. We know that our relationship will be 1 over 5. So we can do 1 over 5, define the top number, and then we know the bottom number is 15. So 1 over 5 is equal to x over 15. We can cross multiply. So 5 times x and 1 times 15. So 5 times x is 5x. 1 times 15 is 15. Divide by 5 on both sides. And x is equal to 3. So our answer would be B. Fill in the number 3 says fill in the missing value in the second row of the table. So here we have 15 over x. So we would do we know our ratio is 1 over 5, so we do 1 over 5 is equal to 15, and then we don't know this denominator, so we put x. So we just cross multiply. 5 times 15, that's 75. And then 1 times x is just x. So x is equal to 75. So for number 3, our answer will be 75, which is D. So this question is asking how many petals does the clover have, and we have our ratios, which is 3 clovers have 9 petals and 5 clovers have 15 petals. So if it's asking how many petals does one clover have, so it'll be 1 clover over x amount of petals is equal to, and then we could just use one of these ratios here. So I'll just use this one. 3 clovers over 9 petals, and then we'll just cross multiply. So 3 times x, 3x, 1 times 9, 9. So 3x is equal to 9. We'll divide on both sides, and that will give us x is equal to 3, meaning the answer is A. So here it's asking write the decimal as a percent, and basically what we can do here is we can just multiply by 100 on all of these decimals. So 0.85 times 100 is equal to 85%. And another way of doing this is we can just move the decimal place 2 over. So we'll move it right here. That'll give us 92%. And then we can do the same for all of these problems. So 0.78, we move the decimal place twice. That'll give us 78%. Now for this problem, there's 3 digits, so we move it 2 times. That'll give us 89, and then there's a 0.9. So our percentage will be 89.9%. And I'll just continue doing that. So we move the decimal place twice. 99%. Here, we would move the decimal place 2 times. So 1, 2. That will give us 100%. Here, 0.45. We can just multiply by 100. That will give us 45%. those are like the two main methods. So we move the decimal place twice. 67%. And this last one, we move the decimal place 2 times. That'll give us 78%. So now, it's asking write the decimal as a fraction and simplify. So what we can do is we can multiply by 100. So 85, 0.85 times 100 is 85. And then we would put that over 100 because 100%. So 85 over 100, we can divide it by 5 on both sides. So 85 divided by 5 is 17. And 100 divided by 5 is 20. So this would be our simplified fraction. 17 over 5. Okay. We can move the decimal place over twice. So it would be 125 over 100. And then we would divide by 25. So that would give us 5 over 4. And that would be our simplified fraction. You can kind of just imagine this as 0.25 over 1. So if we move the decimal place over 2 times, which would give us 25, we also have to move the decimal place 2 over on this problem. That goes 25 over 100. And then we can divide both numbers by 25. That'll just give me 1 over 4. So 0.75 over 1. We move the decimal place twice. We do the same for 1. That goes 75 over 100. And that's equal, and we can divide by 25 on both, for both numbers. So that goes 3 over 4. 1.5 over 1. We move the decimal place twice, so that'll give us 150. We do the same. That'll give us 100. We can divide it by 50 on both, for both numbers. That gives us 3 over 2. That's our simplified fraction. Oops. And then 0.7 over 1. Move the decimal place over twice. That'll give us 70. And then we move it over 2 times. 100. Can divide by 10 on both sides. So that'll give us 70 divided by 10 is 7. 10 divided by 10 is 10. So it'll be 7 over 10 as our simplified fraction. 0.99 over 1. We move the decimal place 2 over. So that'll be 99. And then move it 2 over. So it'll be 99 over 100, which is actually not simplifiable anymore. This means 99 over 100 is just our final answer. And for this last problem, we would move it over twice. So 45. I'm going to do the same in 2. So 45 over 100. And then that would just be, we could divide it by 5. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. And 100 divided by 5 is 20. And we can't simplify anymore. So this is our final answer.